We will go on the record in the matters 25 CF 64, 25 TR 291 and 292 and 293. State of Wisconsin versus Sean Schoff. The state appears through District Attorney Kevin Schmidt in person. We have Daniel Chapman, Defense Counsel in person. By video, we have Mr. Schoff in person. We're set for an initial appearance in the 25 CF matter. Mr. Chapman, were you able to go over the criminal complaint with Mr. Schoff?
Yes, I was, Judge. He understands the charge and the possible penalties.
All right. And he waives formal reading.
He does waive reading.
Not guilty plea. No, it's a felony, so we need to set a preliminary hearing. Does he want that within time limits?
He's actually prepared to waive that outright today, Judge.
Excellent. Okay. So, Mr. Schoff, your attorney was able to go over with you what it is to have a preliminary hearing. Is that correct?
Yes.
And so you understand the burden is on the state to prove a felony was probably committed by you in Burnett County?
Yes.
Do you understand at a preliminary hearing, you would have certain rights and certain things? And that would be, you would have the right to have your attorney cross-examine the state's witnesses or call witnesses to testify for you. You would have the right to testify or to remain silent if you wish. You would have the right to have your attorney either produce evidence or receive evidence in that hearing. And you would also have the right to have your attorney, well, he would have the ability to determine certain things about the case, which could include defenses. Do you understand those things that you're giving up here today?
Yes.
Do you understand that by agreeing to waive your right to a preliminary hearing, you are agreeing that the state can meet that burden?
Yes.
Do you understand that at a preliminary hearing, if the state does not meet its burden as to a felony, that means that the court could amend it to a misdemeanor or dismiss it altogether, but you're giving up that right today?
Yes.
Do you understand that once you give up the right, it is forever and you cannot get it back?
Yes.
Has anyone made any threats or any promises to you for you to waive your right to a preliminary hearing?
No.
You're doing so freely and intelligently. That means you're telling the court you fully understand what you're doing?
Yes.
And voluntarily?
Yes.
All right. I will find that you're competent, you're freely, intelligently, and voluntarily waiving your right to a preliminary hearing. I will find probable cause and bind the matter over. Mr. Schmidt, information?
I'm just schedule the arraignment, please, Judge.
Okay, that sounds fine. All right. The information needs to be filed within 20 days, but we don't necessarily have to have the arraignment within that time. Mr. Chapman, is it okay if we go in through September, or I can place it on one of your return dates?
September is, we're not in a hurry in this case, Judge.
All right. And I'm going to guess blood hasn't come back yet.
I thought it did. Let me see.
Maybe
I
it
haven't
did.
seen
I mean,
So I
you haven't
don't
seen
know.
it. I could do September 10th at 3:15.
I have a trial that day, Judge.
I could do September 11th.
Same trial, and the 12th.
Okay, and the 12th. Do September 22nd at 11:15.
I have a plea and sentencing in Hayward at 9:30. I assume that'll be done by 10. It might be cutting it a little close to get there by 11:15. Could we do 11:30?
11:45.
Perfect.
Or if you want 11:30, that would be good too. I was just going to cushion it more.
11:45 is even better.
All right. So September 22nd at 11:45 for an arraignment. You can come up here and get your notice and then you're free to leave. Thank you. Mr. Mason,
Judge,
go ahead.
I said, was that my only 10:30?
I believe that was your only 10:30.
Okay, I have like 10 of them at 10:45. I thought they were all 10:45. I'm sorry. Thank you.
That's okay. I don't know
Wait.
how it at 10:30 got slipped in, but it did. We will go on the record in the matter 25 CF 75, State of Wisconsin versus Cody Mason. The state appears through District Attorney Kevin Schmidt in person. Mr. Mason appears in person with counsel. Maybe Daniel Chapman. I don't see him anymore, but I see his room. There he is. Daniel Chapman appearing by video conferencing. We're set today in this matter for the initial appearance.
Mason.
Cody, oh, I'm calling Cody Mason. He's going to be a court appointed, but he needs to make the payment of $150.
Okay, I failed to do that last time, Judge. I was working on T-Dogs. I had to get to work. I just applied for the court or public defender.
Okay,
I got accepted for a public defender. They sent me some paperwork in the mail. I have to still do and send back to them, and then they can find someone to represent me.
okay.
I'm sorry I failed at doing that. I switched my job from T-Dogs to Adventures also, so I kind of get away from the bad, workplace area.
So you are working?
Yes.
Okay, and if you don't qualify for a public defender?
They said I
after-
qualify.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
Even after your job at Adventures?
Yes, I told them what I make an hour and everything, and they said I do apply, but
Okay, so that's fine. I'm just gonna push this out to give them some time to be able to get an attorney for you. August 27th at 1, August 27th at 1, okay? So you can come get your notice and you're free to go.
sorry, Judge.
Oh, and I need to verify your address. No, that's fine. Are you at 24095 Ellis Avenue?
Yes.
And telephone ends in 6197? Okay.
And then I got a PO box for you.
Oh, excellent. What's your PO box?
PO box 124. And that's where I have that.
Excellent. Thank you. Get your notice and we'll see you on the 27th. Okay. All right. Byron Benjamin.
All right, let's talk about that. The combined hearing for State of Wisconsin versus Sean Schoff and State of Wisconsin versus State of Wisconsin versus Sean, Cody Mason might not have delivered fireworks, but it was a great window into how early court proceedings work and how Judge Mogen keeps her courtroom both efficient and humane. With both defendants appearing by video and their attorneys connecting remotely, the court navigated two very different scenarios, one case moving toward trial and another stalled by logistical hiccups. Starting with Sean Schoff, this was his initial appearance on a felony case, 25CF64, and from the jump, things moved fast. His attorney, Daniel Chapman, had already gone over the criminal complaint with him, and Schoff decided to waive his right to a preliminary hearing. That's not nothing. It means he gave up the opportunity to challenge probable cause and essentially agreed that the case could be bound over for trial. Judge Mogen walked him through that waiver carefully, making sure he understood all the rights he was giving up, the chance to cross-examine witnesses, present his own, testify or stay silent, and potentially see the charge reduced or dismissed. Schoff acknowledged all of it clearly, and the judge found him competent, stating the waiver was freely, intelligently, and voluntarily made. The case was then scheduled for arraignment on the 22nd of September at 11:45 a.m., accommodating both court schedules and Mr. Chapman's other obligations. On the other side, we had Cody Mason, also appearing by video, but with a very different issue. Mason is still trying to lock down representation. He was previously told to either make a $150 payment toward a court-appointed attorney or apply for a public defender. He didn't do either in time, but offered an honest explanation, a job change, a transition from T-Dogs to Adventures, and a renewed attempt to distance himself from negative influences. To his credit, Mason said he's since applied and been approved for a public defender, but still needed to return the paperwork. Judge Mogen accepted the update and continued the case to the 27th of August at 1 p.m. to give time for counsel to be appointed. She confirmed his current address and phone number and gently reminded him to follow through this time. Overall, it was a smooth, by-the-book hearing with a bit of courtroom compassion sprinkled in. Schoff's case is now rolling toward the next phase of prosecution, while Mason gets one more window to get his defense organized. No gavel-banging drama, just Judge Mogen doing what she does best, keeping the docket moving while making sure people are treated like people, not just names on a file. If you found this hearing insightful, consider subscribing, hitting the bell, and letting me know your thoughts in the comments below. I read every one.